Hey guys, we are now actually back from our Pokemon Emerald. Sorry about the delay in getting a new video up. But yeah, our builds might be a little bit inconsistent just because we had some issues with the emulator. But now we are pretty much caught up to where we are now. And in this episode, we are heading back to hopefully tackle Sleeport City.
Yeah, as you saw just a second ago, we also went and caught another Talo. And the funny thing she showed off was she got that Adamant Nature first try.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're just gonna use Cut right here. So that Tail's gonna be a temporary team member for now, at least until we get our permanent members. And Accuracy, sweet.
Alright, X items, they just boost your stats during battle, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back into Pellbrook Woods really quick and just kind of, chill out, just kind of see what we missed for items. So
well, you obviously missed that one obvious tree path.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah.
You're always rushing into things head first.
Yay, tiny mushroom! Sweet, so tiny mushrooms and all the mushroom items, they are pretty much just money items, really, nothing that big of a deal with those things.
And it's just to give you some extra items here along the way as well.
Yep.
So, here's the thing about Dupertown, I believe it's called.
Yes.
You can immediately face the gym leader, Brawly. Brawly uses fighting type Pokemon, as the name would suggest, of course.
Yeah, but usually whenever I play Emerald, I'm going to be doing the same thing here. I tend to, once we finish the story stuff in Dupertown, we're just going to skip right over to the next gym, just because I really don't trust myself with this. Don't trust myself with the gym, so.
So, are you gonna be tackling what was his name, Watson?
Yes, I'm gonna be tackling Watson first and then Brawly, just to kind of mix things up a little bit, and it's just easier for me.
Well, yeah, I guess since you got a Marshtomp,
might as well take advantage of it.
And plus there's a train area too, in case Granite Cave is just not doing it for you for some reason.
Yeah, because Granite Cave, the levels there, I'm saying this right now, are really not great for training if your team's weakened. So personally, I just like going straight to Slateport and Mauville and just trying training up there.
Well, what I mean, maybe the first floor of Granite Cave is not that great, but I think the bottom floors are a bit tolerable. But it's only tolerable if you have Flash.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut right here. Interruption. So your dad pretty much calls you, is like required. Like whenever you go to Dupertown on your first try, you will always get a call from your dad here saying, "Hey, Mr. Stone said I got Pokénav," so you're gonna automatically register Dad Norman in the Pokénav.
Dad Norman, or should have been just Norman the Dad.
Yeah, and it's just the wording was really weird, but I guess text limitations, I guess.
What was his Game Boy Advance game?
Yeah. So, sweet, Dupertown. So, Dupertown's like a coastal town, and it's pretty much an island. So, there is no Pokemart here, so if you do need to go and get items, you're gonna have to actually go talk to Mr. Briny again to go back to either Petalburg if you have not done story, or if you have done story, you can go to Slateport.
Yeah, the story is gonna be in Granite Cave.
Yep.
Which we I think we'll be tackling at this point. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, I think that guy right there, he just gave you the old rod, which is pretty much the lowest level rod possible.
You're more likely to get a Magikarp, although there's a rare chance you can get a Tentacool.
Yes.
I guess we can talk about both Pokemon there. Magikarp, obviously, is just a fish. All it does is just flop around. Isn't this generation at level 3 gets Flail?
Yeah.
So, and then, of course, later generations, people like to run joke Magikarp sets with, like, with Baton Pass teams, and they just get a Focus Sash, and then just one-shot everything with Flail.
Hey, Silk Scarf right here. So, he gives you the Silk Scarf, which boosts the power of normal type moves, which is a pretty nice item, honestly. So I think we're gonna give that to Tail just to power up Quick Attack.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a normal type Pokemon, you bring to the full, or if you have a Pokemon with a normal type move, Silk Scarf would definitely boost the effect, as Danielle mentioned earlier.
Yep, and Tentacool, it's pretty much a really good special wall. Once it evolves into a Tentacool, it has pretty nice base 120 defense, and actually really nice base 100 speed. So I think it also gets Rapid Spin, I believe, by breeding in this generation. So for competitive purposes, it does really nice in terms of hazard removal. I
hear it's really hard to give Tentacool Rapid Spin.
I think so, yeah. I think it's just breeding just gets really complicated. So.
When did the breeding get simplified? What was simplified rather? Was it in Gen 4 or
I believe Gen 4, yeah.
Because I know one other breeding complication was an issue was trying to get Belly Drum and Aqua Jet on Belly Drum and
Aqua Drum on the
on Azumarill because of your breeding mechanics.
Yep. Supersonic. Damn it.
I heard the combination in Gen 4 is illegal.
Yes.
But they're cool within Gen 6.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh my God. Supersonic. I have horrendous luck. I've had really bad luck in general with Supersonic actually hitting me.
and then hitting you in confusion on the first turn.
Yep, and this is a very common thing in my personal run of Gen 2.
Well, everyone's common thing in Gen runs run into a Pokemon that knows rap.
Let's not go there. Oh my God. Anyways, so go.
I think from one of the fishermen they give you a phone number and
yeah, it's the guy in between the rocks, and there's a hidden Pokeball right there.
Yeah. Doesn't he? I forget. Is it him or someone else to alert you about Roman Pokemon, or is it just in Gen 3 everyone just rematch you?
I believe in Gen 3 it's everyone just rematches.
Okay, because Generation 2 there were some select Pokemon trainers that would say alert you if a swarm of rare Pokemon's nearby, or
yeah, but I believe in Gen 3 it's all just rematches, which is good, especially because in Emerald, because the trainers, their levels actually do get considerably harder. So if you need like more experience, just check your Pokemon every now and then, match call, and you'll be pretty good in terms of training.
Wasn't this the first to provide quote unquote proficient EV train because of the match call?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, so there's quick attacking right here. So really nothing drastic here, just because of the fact that the levels are not bad, but hey, it's enough to get Taylor to level 16.
Yeah, that's true, and it's true, and it's only a few levels away before it becomes Swallow, which...
Yep.
We'll talk about Swallow here for a quick second. Swallow, we'll get more into it when it's appropriate, but Swallow has a really high speed stat, decent attack stat, and can and obviously with Guts, it makes up for it takes a stat effect and turn it into a huge boon.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, pretty much Guts Facade is a thing with Swallow. Just warning you right now.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Facade when we actually get to Norman.
Yep, that's pretty much the spoilers. Tell me you get for defeating him.
Is it really a spoiler to talk about a 16-year-old game at this point?
For those who might not have played it before, yes. Okay, so very quick warning here. I usually am able to go through this decently well without Flash, so I'm not going for Flash in this game, but I do get lost in this episode. Just warning you right now on that one.
We're gonna see how long that will last.
Oh my God, yeah. It's been a while since I've actually played. It's been a while since I've actually played Emerald in terms of just dungeons and stuff. So if I am good at this game, I promise you that.
and oh no, we couldn't catch an Abra.
Boo.
And it's not. And this is not the only Pokemon you can run into that'll have a pain in the ass catch rate.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, to give it to Granite Cave is everything around you is you can only see what's nearby you. You can't see the whole area unless you have Flash. You're supposed to wait till you beat Brawly and then you can use Flash outside of battle, which is why they place the Abra there in case you need like a temporary Flash slave. And with Flash, it does make traversing through Granite Cave a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, but me, I always never do it with Flash because again, I always tend to skip Brawler and go right to Watson. So I always tend to wander around Granite Cave just trying to get the letter to the guy you're supposed to deliver it to.
Well, anyways, new Pokemon ran into Aaron. Aaron is your Steel Rock type, and this thing's got a ridiculously high physical defense.
Yep. And like Mud Slop spamming apparently. But yeah, just in general, Aaron's not bad. It just has two really common quad weaknesses to both ground and fighting types. So personally, I'm not crazy about it. And
its special defense is really low too. So even if you were to use like Thunderbolt or Surf or something, you can most likely more than not take it out.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. So yeah, how do I talk? Yeah, I forgot how to talk. So give me a minute.
No, I think it flabbergasted to how often you do get lost in Granite Cave. Oh, Zubat. The first of many.
Yes. Oh my God. So, have you gone over Zubat yet?
Well, let's talk about it right now. Zubat's a common poison flying type Pokemon. it's really awkward to level up, especially in this particular generation, because it only gets Leech Life and Astonishes attacking moves.
And Supersonic.
Attack and moves. Supersonic.
True.
But yeah, Zubat in this generation, while Poison Flying is a really good typing, in terms of it has multiple resistances, raising it is quite the chore because it doesn't have okay, this is before Gen 7 where Leech Life got a massive buff. And honestly, Astonish, while it's okay in small spurts, it's still going to cause you to run back and forth in between the Pokemon Center really, really quick.
Yeah, it's not, again, but like once you actually evolve it, it actually does get pretty well. But this is also Gen 3 before like moves like Sludge Bomb was actually a special move. And this is also before you get stuff like Cross Poison. So Poison also really isn't a great offensive typing in this generation, in my opinion.
Well, Poison really was seen as an offensive presence until maybe Gen 4.
Yeah.
Definitely more so Gen 6 when they introduced Fairy types.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think you went backwards here.
Yes, I did go backwards. Oh my god, yeah. So, anyways, in non-Pokemon news, the latest Smash 4 DLC character got released.
Yes, the hero. We've been pretty much okay. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. When it comes to the Dragon Quest character, yes, it is a big deal that hero gets put into Smash Bros. Because there's a Makihita.
Yeah,
I guess we'll get back on track for a second here. Makihita is a regular fighting type Pokemon that has low speed rather, but high HP and attack. The strange thing is, it's harder to catch Makihita than it is to catch a Hariyama somehow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. So it also has two pretty nice abilities in both Thick Fat and I believe Guts.
Yes.
Thick Fat, for those who don't know, it has the damage that Fire and Ice types do to you. And Guts, as we explained with Swallow, is just boosts your attack when you're inflicted with like paralysis, burn, or poison.
What I mean, most people tend to go for thick fat Hariyama anyways because it gets the extra protection.
Yes, for sure.
and it can do fine with bulk upsets, I guess. But
yeah, it's not horrendous. Let's put it that way.
It's just really slow. I think it's a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get this out of the way. It is a big deal that the hero gets introduced only because Dragon Quest is a franchise that's been around about as long as Final Fantasy. First of all, second of all, it is one of the most beloved RPGs in Japan. And generally speaking, wherever Japan gets, America's also going to get it as well. Let's not forget that when Melee is about to come out, they had Martha and Roy, so we got Martha and Roy as well. When Smash Bros. Melee came out back in 2001. Here's the other thing too. I'm under the impression that it could just be me, but I think people are starting to overreact a little bit to yes, the character's has a good skill set as well as good kill power, but it's got I want to say limited out of shield options as well as limited follow-ups with his combo potential, just normally. And yes, I know his down B is very heavy on the RNG, but you're not gonna get the same skill set twice in a row. That's just the thing.
But honestly, with me though, I really am not an RNG kind of fan. I think that's also where a lot of the controversy comes in with him. So again, I don't.
You got lost. You still got lost.
Yeah. So jump cut right here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but I am not a hero person. Just saying that right now, just because of the RNG crap. Because I can see.
Well, you got Sableye here. We'll jump back into hero in a second. Sableye is a pretty rare Pokemon you can run into in this cave. Sableye is unique in the sense that it's a dark ghost type. No weaknesses, but the stats are not particularly great.
Well, you can choose Brawly with it, which I'm not doing in this game because I never use it.
I've done that. I've done that before, and it was quite glorious. You also give yourself a bit of an advantage against Norman too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do actually attempt to catch this thing, but as you will see, I fail horrendously. But yeah, for me personally, it's just with Hero, it's just the RNG crap, and I can see why people would want him banned. And I'm kind of where I don't think he needs to be banned. I just think it needs to be reworked a little bit.
Well,
honestly.
well, I've said this before. Well, I've said this to you. Obviously off screen, of course. Yeah. So the other thing about Stabilized Daniel mentioned, this thing has an absurdly low catch rate. So if you do manage to catch it, consider it an accomplishment. I think he should. I think at best he should just be test for suspect. That's why allowing him to be in tournaments, rather it be local or friendlies or whatnot, or even this year's Evo or whatever, can at least let people see what Hero can really bring to the table aside from just a demonstration. Because again, you're not okay. Yeah, yes, it's down B command set is very useful, but what you get is completely random. So you really can't quite. So you're not quite in control of what's gonna happen until the next 3 seconds or so. You're gonna be given the time to pick a move because the opponent's gonna be on your tail if anything. And plus let's not treat this like this is the first time ever that a character has RNG factored into their offense. Game & Watch's Judgment Hammer has an RNG factor to it as well. Let's not forget about that. So even if you want to do like the down throw side B combo, you're not always gonna get number 9.
Yeah, but like with me, it's just more the fact that like you can at least prepare more so for the number 9 because you know it's just like it's just stuff that's going to come. But like with Hero, it's more the fact that it's completely random. And I think just the fact that like randomness alone is such a huge part of his game, I think should be the reason why if he is banned, I would completely agree with it.
Well, here's the thing though. Again, but aside from the random factor, but shouldn't people focus on more on how to deal with Hero before outright banning? Because I think that's a bit too extreme. That's just me personally. It's a bit too extreme of a measure to be taken right now, especially since no one has even figured out counters or bad matchups for Hero as of right now.
But for the down B though, it's so random that people aren't going to have a.
Oh no, you lost your last Pokeball. Yeah.
I care.
Yeah. This is why Stabilized really hard to catch.
So yeah, what I'm about to say before I was rudely interrupted was the fact that like with his down B, his down B is so random. It's gonna be really skewed to trying to figure out counters, in my personal opinion.
Well, actually, some of his projectiles can be reflected,
but which we don't know we'll be able to actually get because of the RNG factor.
No. Well, here's the thing. Most of his offense is projectile based, anyways. Yeah, aside from like Crackle Slash and Flame Slash, but and of course heal, but only heals you for like a minuscule amount. I think what it really comes down to is the moveset you get, because again, you're not gonna get the same thing twice in a row. First off, and secondly, the insta kill moves. Yeah, I know people freak out over it when it happens, but it only happens if you're close to death, anyways.
Yeah, I just am not a fan of it personally. So again, if it were me, I would honestly want like if for like the stuff that has like a chance to like crit and insta kill, I think it should have like absolute 0 chance of critting or killing or insta killing at like absolutely low percentages, and instead like cap and like gradually increase as the percentages get higher, but cap off at a certain percent.
Well, the thing is that in Dragon Quest, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the series, but from what I understand, a critical hit can just randomly happen. So I think what they were doing with the character was making it as close as to the character that you play as
humanly possible.
Yes. So it would be kind of like it would be kind of like neutering Cloud's limits or Joker's Arsene just because it's just too overwhelming when that's not true to the character. Especially since people already had ways to deal with those characters anyways. And people are, and to me, people are going to discover ways to deal with heal anyways, just normally, because again, it has slow out of shield options. It doesn't have that much. It doesn't have it can't string combos together like other characters could, like Zero Suit or Sheik or Joker or Mario or what have you. I think people are more terrified of the skill set because of how much damage it can do, like the cut frizz, doing lots of damage when it's charged. But let's not forget, it also consumes MP.
Yeah.
So he is so the hero is limited in that regard. Like if once you use up all of his, if you make it exhaust all of his MP, it can't recover. It can't pull out any of his command deck, whatsoever. So, I honestly think his most reliable kill option, aside from Whack and Thwack, is just the Magic Burst, the one that consumes all of your MP. But if you're at max MP using it, it's gonna do the most damage.
Yeah. It's just for me. It's just the RNG factor kind of really makes them turn off for me. So.
Well, we're still early. So I think it should just be tested for suspect. I feel.
We'll see what happens. We'll really see what happens. So yeah, getting back into the Pokemon aspect of here. Yes, I am horrendous with wandering around the aimlessly in Granite Cave, but yeah. So quick heads up for what's coming up next. After we actually get out of here, we're gonna go and deliver the letter to Steven, who is actually Mr. Stone's son. So once we do that, we're gonna actually go over to Slateport and slowly make our way over to Maulville City, where Watson is located, kick his butt, and then come back to Dewford and face Brawly.
Yeah, because you can't skip Brawly. You can probably skip Brawly for as far as until you go back to until you are ready to face Norman. Because I know people can skip Brawly, take on Watson, then take on what was the girl's name that has the fire type? Flannery, yeah. Wasn't she also pretty hard because she had the camera with attract?
Yes, that is really annoying fight.
Yeah, so what you're about to see here is the actual way to
actually get the hell out of here.
Well, to actually get down to the floor, to the point in Granite Cave where we need to go.
Yeah. So yeah.
So take those. If you're lost, if you are lost, just go ahead, beat Brawly and get Flash, and then just not do what we're doing here.
Well, specifically me.
Oh, yeah, specifically.
I'm just really hard. Yeah, again, usually I'm not this bad, but just been a while since I've actually played this game. So yeah, I want to go through here and go down, and finally get through here, and that is Steven.
Finally, after running into so many Pokemon and not even bother failing to catch 2 of them.
Yep. Alright, so he actually gives you a Team 47 Steel Wing. Steel Wing's actually pretty nice. Steel type move also has a chance, I believe, to up your defense, I believe?
Yes. So
yeah, pretty much not a bad move to, if you're planning on using like a flying type, that's actually not a bad move to give it for its final moveset.
It has a check to ice and rock types, so yeah, there's that as well. And then of course, if you catch a Skarmory, if you don't want to wait till a certain level to give a Steel Wind, you can just give it to the Skarmory that way there.
Yep, so I'm finally gonna actually talk to this hiker who is supposed to who is where you actually get Flash.
Yes, you actually could have done that as soon as you enter the cave.
I was just too lazy to talk to him.
too lazy to spend 5 seconds talking to the old hiker.
I'm lazy, okay? Okay, anyways, pretty much close to the time limit here. But, yeah, so I'm gonna go back through here and finally go back into Dewford. Heal up at the center really quick.
And we need to restock on items ASAP. So, until then, next time, see you later.
Bye, guys.